Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to today's show. Happy Wednesday. It is hump day. It is July 30th, and I'm Casey Halpern, and I'm thrilled to be joined by my friend, my colleague, Ryan Borman. Ryan, how you doing today? It's almost 100 degrees here. I hope you're staying cool.
Yeah, I do not plan on leaving the house for most of the day today. So I don't know about you, but I'm not going out there.
I'm with you. I don't plan on leaving. Maybe to just get lunch and run down the block. But yeah, it's a scorcher. I think I've already gone through 5 water bottles. So stay hydrated. Stay hydrated out there, folks. I hope that's water. Maybe it's coffee.
No, it's
But
water.
okay, good. You gotta just hydrate nonstop today. But we've got a big show today. Uh, it's the Wyndham Championship. It's the last PGA Tour event before the playoffs. We have a pretty packed MLB slate, and we'll maybe talk some NFL because the season's approaching. The Hall of Fame game is tomorrow, so maybe we'll discuss maybe a market we each like or something along those lines. But as the weeks advance, we'll dive more into that space. But for now, this will be a golf heavy, MLB heavy show. We've got the trade deadline tomorrow. Uh, Did we have any winners when it came to golf last week?
I don't believe so. At least I didn't. I don't know about you.
No, I didn't. The two outrights I actually ended up taking. I know I said I was going to have a bigger card, but I ended up just taking two guys. It was Akshay Bhatia, who was in the final group and tied for the lead on Sunday and absolutely imploded. And I also had Jake Knapp, who was one back and was basically in the hunt all Sunday. And came in, I believe, second or third. So shockingly did not win another golf tournament. But we move forward and we've got the beautiful Wyndham Championship this weekend. So let's just chat about it. Are you familiar
I
with
had
the
a
course?
I had Akshay too, so I feel your pain there. That would have been. I was feeling good going into Sunday too. I was like, he's playing great golf. He was the favorite on Sunday, and then he had. I think they said it was like his fifth worst qualified round in his entire career. So that was good.
I did
In
see
time
that.
for it.
Um, Obviously, he had a small card, all bark, no bite. Look, you could chirp me. I didn't want to lose a lot of money last week. It's been an expensive summer. I've got a lot of weddings. I've got a lot of engagement gifts, a lot of wedding gifts, and I got to gift the person who commented this stuff. Got to book a bachelor party too. You know, the stuff doesn't stop. So, have to be a little smart and efficient with my resources. But it's a new week. It's a new opportunity. Let's chat about the Wyndham Championship. I did play the Wyndham Championship at Sedgefield last night on Xbox. So got a good lay of the land. We're heading to Greensboro, North Carolina for a par 70 course designed by Donald Ross. From my personal experience with Donald Ross courses, both in real life and on Xbox, they do tend to reward players who keep it in the fairway. There are a lot of trees out there. So fairways are key, and someone like myself who has the tendency to whack a tree every hole, it can be challenging. I actually coined a proprietary stat with my old buddy Alex Nickel: trees and regulations. I would lead the PGA Tour in TERS, which are trees and regulations. So avoid the trees at all costs. But we're looking for someone who basically can hit fairways, can approach the greens. Sedgefield isn't overly long. There's a lot of birdie chances if you've got your wedges and your short irons dialed in. The greens are tricky. Donald Ross greens tend to be tough to read, so you need your putter. You got to bring your flat stick. And I would say the combination of Ross greens and the Bermuda grass that is at Sedgefield makes it very challenging. From personal experience with both, it could be like putting on glass. I play Bermuda greens often in Florida. It is tough, especially in these summer months. I can't imagine how baked out they are and how fast they might be. But overall, the past winners at Sedgefield have all excelled in strokes gained approach and putting. 7 of the last 9 champions have shot minus 20 or better, so we could expect some folks to go low. A big stat to keep in mind, I forgot where I saw this. I think it was a lovely Pat Mayo, or I forget who, so forgive me if I'm misspeaking. Maybe we don't clip this one. But The field hits about 85% of greens in regulation from the fairway, but that drops drastically to 51% from the rough and just 24% from fairway bunkers. So, as I said earlier in the show, hitting fairways here at Sedgefield is absolutely crucial. It's a classic Donald Ross design course. Fairways and greens, that's the name of the game. And let's get into it, Ryan. Who are we going to bet this week?
I was just about to say, so who do we like to hit some fairways then? Because I would like to have a golf winner at some point.
I mean, you and me
I think
both.
we need one on this show.
We definitely do need one just for credibility and just for morale. But look, we have come very close, which is the issue.
Oh yeah,
like very like scary close all season. I was joking with my buddy just now on the phone. I asked him who he's taking. He said Aaron Rye, who won here last year. I cannot back Aaron Rye for a multitude of reasons. He has just burned me way too many times before. Not seemingly.
Is there a golfer that hasn't burned you? Like every week we have the show, and there's some sort of devastating. You've been on them in every devastating loss or tournament issue that has happened.
It has been a challenging golf season for me and my group. It hasn't been fun. I've lost people a good amount of money. It's tough. Look, there's been some gut-wrenching losses. I will say that, but that's golf for you. But we're going to catch a winner here. I got to share my screen. Excuse me.
Yes, you do. I do not have good old data golf.
Give me 1 second. All right.
You like them?
I will preface this. I have taken one bet already. I took it on Monday. I don't know how big my card will be this week. I have a busy weekend ahead, so I'm not sure if I could really watch much, but
get them in now. Don't watch. Busy weekend, you'll win some money on Sunday. That's all.
I mean, I thought that was going to be the case last week when I had Jake Knapp. I had a wedding, so but, it doesn't always happen that way. All right. Data Golf really likes Aaron Rye, so I guess that's why my friend took him. He won here last year. They like Fitzpatrick, Egan, Captain America's. All right. Well, good news is the golfer I did take was Siwoo Kim. I took him at 40-1. Data Golf likes him at 32.5-1. He missed the cut last week. I will say that. He has won here before, and he has come here in second here. So pretty good course history, pretty good course fit. That is my first bet of the week in the outright markets. I do have Siwoo Kim at 40-1. It does look like you can still take him at 35-1, which is still good. You could get that at FanDuel or DraftKings. Maybe check your local bookmaker as well. What? I didn't say that. Anyone catch your eye? Do we want to sort by a specific sports book?
Let's see. I think I just want to see who Data Golf thinks is the most likely to win here.
And again, Siwoo Kim does rank in the top 40 on strokes game approach this season on tour, which I told you is pretty important. He is not a great putter, which could be challenging. Rico Hoey, who is a Twitter darling this week. I don't really understand why. I believe Golf also likes him, but he is legitimately the worst putter on tour. I watched some of his putts from last week. Data Golf likes him at 66-1. You could get a 75-1 at Bet Online. Wouldn't recommend doing that. But I don't understand the infatuation with Mr. Hoey. He is what I want to say. I can't say. He has hands of a murderer. He just awful hands. Really bad putter. Can't trust that guy. I mean, sure, he could get hot from there, but good ball striker, though. Good approach. But I don't love him, and I just wanted to call out he is the worst putter on tour, so I'm not sure why people like him this week.
Interesting. Okay. I'm to start, I'm gonna get in and on Aaron Rye. I think I'm gonna follow your friend's lead here if you want to stay away.
You could follow it. Look, he won here last year. Will he repeat? I guess only time will tell. I do like Aaron Rai, the golfer. I will say that I personally just, I don't know. I can't do it again. I've done it way too many times. He is a data golf darling. So,
Who is are you sorted by the data golf odds right now?
yes.
Yeah, you are. I need someone, let's see. I need someone for my boost on Bally's, but I don't know if it shows it there. So I might have to go manually based on what we're seeing.
They don't have Valley, it looks like.
It's a Canby book, so if they have anything where it's like Bet Rivers or any of those on there, I don't know if they do. It doesn't look like it.
No.
Is what it is. Let's see. Ooh. Hmm. Looking for like maybe like a mid-tier guy. Who do we got in here? Sorted by DraftKings EV. Can we do that?
While we are on here, the Yankees have just acquired outfielder Austin Slater in a trade with the Chicago White Sox.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that is.
Yeah. I guess they wanted a right-handed outfielder.
Yeah, we have a million outfielders now. That's the last thing they need. Maybe they'll just package them up and trade them away too. Or maybe one of the lefty ones are leaving. That's our cue.
I guess how hurt is Judge is the question too.
They said he's gonna be back by the 5th.
Yeah, I mean they have also failed
Well, yeah, I know.
properly diagnose his injury for 3 days and have
Yeah.
consistently done that for years. But going back to golf, sorry, where were we?
I lost my train of thought. I need something for my boost for Bally's, but I'm just looking at what we got. We can kind of go. I think we can maybe move on, and I'll as we talk, I might see if I can come through with something. Um, I want one of the like middle-ish tier guys. They have Matt Fitzpatrick as the favorite. Um,
On DraftKings?
no, Bally's does
What are odds?
1,800.
That's absurd. I guess Caesars says the same thing though. Is the pricing the same on Caesars or no? Does this look right?
Yeah, it's 1,800. It's about similar. Rye is 2,500. So no.
Okay. Oh, that's a good number. We have got a boost.
Yeah, DraftKings has him at 2,800. What's Keegan Bradley across the board?
Data golf license at 28. It looks like he's 25 everywhere. But yeah, every regulated sports book, he's 25.
How is do we think he'll hit some greens? I mean, it's not some greens, some fairways.
Keegan?
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. Like should. It's pretty good off the tee. I mean, he's 28th off the tee, 33 in approach. Not the best putter, but
It's okay.
look, he wants to seemingly be a part of the Ryder Cup team. So one more win. I mean, he's going to be a part of the Ryder Cup team regardless. He won't be the captain. He's going to be playing, but he's had a pretty good year.
All right, I'm gonna get on him on my Bally's Juice. Gets him up to plus 31.25.
We got a call, not a call. We got a comment from a Harvey Hall. Which sports books are offering decent boost on golf right now? I believe there's a great one. There's a good one on Bally, as Ryan said, but unfortunately, Data Golf doesn't have Bally. You can manually do it. And Ryan, you told me before there's a top 20 boost. Where's that?
That's on DraftKings. So you get a 3-leg parlay for people to finish in the top 20. So let's definitely take a look at the top 20 market as well here and see who we like.
Okay, not as much value as usual, but Harvey, Bally's and DraftKings, there's some good boost opportunities currently, both in the parlay and outright markets. So check that out.
Yeah, this one's going to be tough because there's a lot of guys who it's kind of another open tournament like last week where there's not really like a clear-cut favorite. There's a lot of guys who could finish high here.
No, Eckroat's been a big Twitter guy this week. Maybe just go Rye, McGreevy, Siwoo. I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of what Greavy.
Let's see what that pays out.
What's the top finish? Top 20. So we got Rye, Siwoo, and then we want to fit when we want a little bit of a longer shot here.
Yeah, maybe go Maxim Greavy. Numbers like him. Looks like that's 35 to 1.
Yeah.
What's your max? 50?
I got 100.
Wow. I mean, look, 100
It'd be
for 30,
nice.
100. Not horribly priced parlay, seemingly. Based on the
Maybe we'll play our data golf, guys, and see how this goes.
Yeah, it's not bad. Okay. Something to look at. Play around with it for those watching at home. All right, before we jump to MLB, we got to obviously talk first round leader. So you're on Aaron Rye, I'm on Siwoo, correct, for outright?
Outright, correct. Okay. And I'm on Keegan Bradley too.
And you're for outright, okay.
Yes, yeah. Those are my two outrights right now.
I will take a bet here. I'll add to my Siwoo outright. That will inevitably be a horrible bet. I would take Aaron Rye first round leader and Takumi Kanaya. Takumi is coming off a very, very strong performance at the 3M last week.
Oh, you're having me double down on Rye here.
Yeah, I mean, he is gonna. I take him first round leader pretty often. Again, he does pop off a lot.
That scares me. That scares me.
No, well, look, he's a data golf darling. The numbers like him. That's the thing. He's a really good iron player. His approach game is pretty damn good. The bugaboo with him is he's not really great off the tee. Like his distance is suspect, and he's not a great putter. I love this question. From a Dan Smith. How would President Trump fare at Sedgefield this week? Apparently teed off with a 290-yard drive this week. Well, I guess he'd fare out however he claims he fares. So maybe 6 under par. Who knows?
I think I saw a video of his one of his guys dropping the ball down in the rough for him too when it was missing. So maybe even better than that.
That was a great video. I mean, I think he might win the tournament. It's possible. You never know with him. It's all on the table. But for the record, you know what? I gotta find this picture while we do this.
So we're going with Aaron Rye, first round leader. That's our consensus right now. I only want one. I just want one for me to watch tomorrow. Have it on or not watch it. What time's this tournament on? When's the first tee off?
First tee time is look at the tee times right now. Sorry, I'm trying to pull something up.
Oh, it's in Greensboro, so it's you said that earlier. So it's got to be
50
either in the morning.
First tee time. So let's just make sure what the tee times are tomorrow. Tee times, Wyndham Championship. I want a morning guy and I want an afternoon guy, but I'm not going to take the afternoon guy until we see what's really going on. Because if it's out of the realm of possibilities, I'm not going to waste more money. Aaron Rye's at 7:34. What time's Takumi? Takumi's at 8:51. All right, I'll take them both in the morning, and then we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll sprinkle in an afternoon guy, and we'll tweet it out. But 7:34 and 7:34 and 8:51.
Who's the second guy again? Sorry, go back. I'm just getting it in, seeing how much I can get down here.
Takumi Kanaya. Another data golf darling.
Yeah, I think we had him another week too, didn't we?
Maybe we might have. I can't keep. I've had all of these guys at some point. So
you're deeper into this than I am. So
I'm trying to bring up. I want to.
I got Takumi Kanai at plus 1,000 actually now. First round leader, $7.50 down.
Dan, if you're still watching this, whoever you are, I want to make you laugh because
very sweet of you,
Mr. President POTUS. Once upon a time, ran a course right outside of New York City. It was called Trump Ferry Point. It's now Bally Golf Links, owned by the sportsbook operator and casino. And at Trump Golf Links at Ferry Point, on the 12th hole, a 125-yard par three that's like tucked but behind like a bunch of bunkers. Did you know at the inaugural round there, Mr. President claimed to hit a hole in one? First shot on the hole in course history, hole in one. Would you believe that? I mean, what can't this guy do? A hole in one on the inaugural hole at Trump Ferry Point. I mean, incredible stuff. Just stuck it from 149 yards away. Incredible stuff. Should be on the senior PGA Tour. He'd win every major. I mean, this guy can't do no wrong, seemingly. One of the best golfers you'll ever see. Absolutely insane. But moving on. All right. So Kanaya and Rye, first round leader. We're on them. Let's head to
Rye to win, Keegan to win. And do we have any other?
I have Siwoo. I wouldn't personally. I don't recommend anyone take that with me, but let me sail alone there. Maybe that's what I need. Let's run through the MLB slate because it's already 11:22. Trade deadline's tomorrow. The Yankees stink, but that's a story for another day. And they're starting construction in the apartment above me. Awesome. But I like the Royals. I like the Royals for literally one reason. I kind of just think the Braves are a bit dejected right now. Unfortunately, Ronnie's hurt again, which stinks because he's
sucks for my fantasy team. He's been awesome for me.
Yeah. I like the Royals you could get them at -117 at no big. I just think they're a bit more motivated, and the emotional factor of the Braves kind of losing their best player again. I also think the Royals are, for some reason, buyers at the trade deadline, and they're a game under 500 now, so they got to keep winning.
Yeah. They just extended Lugo, right?
Yeah, they extended Lugo. They traded for Randall Grichuk too. And then I like one more game during the day, and then I'll kick it to you for who you like. I'm going to take the Cubs. Are they really going to get swept against their division rival, the Brewers, who now have a 2-game lead on them? They're going to be neck and neck. Yeah, the Brewers are hot. I mean, they're playing unbelievable baseball.
Crazy.
I'll take the Cubs. Imanaga versus Peralta. The Cubs are the best odds are. It looks like +111 again at Novig. So if you're not on those exchanges, Profit, Novig, Sport Trade, highly recommend you are. Missing out on a lot of value. And then give me the Reds tonight solely because I'm seeing 3% plus EV right now at +160, and this is a pure numbers play. I'm not sure how many innings Ohtani will pitch, but those are my 3 plays. A lot of AL and NL Central teams today.
Yeah, no, that's not bad. I actually have like a risk-free parlay at Bally's too just for $10. So I'm going to put those 3 together in there, and I'm going to pick one more and run with it for today. Worst case, we just get our money back here. Then we can use Profit Tool and convert that bonus bet back. So I think I'm going to take just the Phillies against the White Sox today.
I like the Phillies as well, but I didn't want to take another favorite. So,
hey, it is what it is. Let's see what else we got.
What does that play out, those 4 teams?
It's not great. The odds aren't as great on Bally's as if you were getting it on the exchanges, but it's like 10 to win 150.
All right, look, a little pizza money for some midday fun. Who knows? Anything else to catch your eye in the MLB markets?
Yeah, I was just taking a look. I think I actually like on Novig right now. You can get Ohtani actually, like you just said, you were just on the Reds. You can get him under 4.5 strikeouts at -119. The exchanges kind of have it Profits at -127, Novig's at -119. The regulated books all have his number at -140 or better. So I think that's a spot that I'm going to take a chance on today and go under 4.5 Ks for Ohtani. Don't know. I think he's been ramping up his pitch count recently. He went for like 5 or 6 Ks in his last start. I'm pretty sure, but I still don't know how many pitches he is throwing. But I like that spot. I'm gonna go ahead and bite there.
Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm an idiot. Hold on. I pulled it up and I realized I was not sharing my screen. All right. Let's see. I feel like he's pitched like 2 innings max, or maybe he pitched 3. Pitched 3 last 2 times out. All right. I mean,
I think someone just ate up all the liquidity, right, literally as I was saying it. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of a make order here and get involved.
perhaps it was someone watching this stream.
It could have been. Just ate it up on me right there.
I assume he's going to pitch 3 innings max. How many pitches has he thrown in these games? Do they not?
I think he's gonna. I'm assuming with his number at 4.5, he's gonna run a little bit. If I had to guess, maybe they push him to 4 innings or however many pitches.
I mean, he's thrown a max of 46. That was last time out, so maybe they go to like 55, 60. I don't know. But hey, the Reds could give him trouble on the base paths. So maybe it's an early exit for the lefty. Anything else on the baseball front?
I'm just peeking now. I can do one home run parlay for fun if we want to run one, but we don't have to do it right this second.
What sports? We could do it.
Let's see what we're working with here. Baseball. Just looking around. Who looks good on FanDuel? There's a 30% boost on FanDuel for parlay for MLB. I almost exclusively use this on a home run parlay. It's just kind of what I do.
For folks, here's the profit boost.
Same thing. Haven't hit one in a really long time. But they're not easy to hit, so is what it is. I'm looking at now to take going down my list. Sorry. Addison Barger had a homer yesterday.
He's been mashing for my fantasy team. He's been great.
He's on my fantasy team too. It's awesome. Acuna really is. I've won 8 in a row. We do the head-to-head scoring. I've won 8 in a row. I rose from last place to now I'm in third, and Acuna's been a big part of that. But it's really sad to see him go, unfortunately, here.
Yeah, really brutal blow just for the game of baseball itself too.
I know he's so fun to watch. I think I'm gonna go. We'll start out with Austin Riley.
Okay.
I think he hit a homer yesterday too. And who's pitching for the Astros? I'm thinking I'm going to take Josh Bell, Austin Riley, Josh Bell, and one more. Maybe we'll keep it simple. We'll just go with, not that simple. I'm going to go with Willie Adames from the Giants.
So
that's it. That'll be my 3.
Are these all plus EV that you're looking at, or that you?
I'm just looking at ones that I have the best odds on FanDuel for the most part that are off market. It's hard to say in my mind. It's hard to say if they're specifically plus EV. Home runs are always a bit of a longer shot play. The market's not as sharp on the other side. It's starting to get there with the exchanges and people. I've seen a lot on Twitter and whatnot. A lot of people are now putting up a bunch of money on the no side, and people like to sweat out someone not hitting home runs. So I think the market is sharpening a little bit overall, but it's definitely a bit difficult to say if they're specifically EV when it comes to home runs. But definitely best odds.
What are the odds with the 30% boost? I'm not logged in, so I can't see.
It goes to plus 31,819. So I don't know that you tend to win just over $3,000.
Can you do me a favor? Maybe tweet out the bet slips, and I'll I'll have a Pickett generate a shareable link for people to get on. I'm gonna ride this with you. I'm gonna get in your hole here. So
Yeah,
if you
we
want,
need it. We've gotten close a couple times. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to hit one. I usually hit at least one a year, so I haven't hit one this year. Granted, that doesn't mean anything. It's just no correlation with it actually happening again, unfortunately. I wish that was the case, but usually you get one fun one a year, and I'm still waiting on it. So
all right. Well, I'm gonna tail that. Hopefully, some viewers do tail that. Moving on. Well, last but not least, the NFL season is, as I said, fast approaching. Um, I've placed one bet already. I will be placing a lot more in the coming weeks, but we'll start to discuss football a little bit more in the near future. But the one bet I've already made is the Tennessee Titans over 5.5 wins. It's now minus 160. I got it at minus 110, I believe. This is, I like the Titans over 5.5. I mean, this is kind of gross, but the reason being, hold on, I'm trying to get the screen off here. I like the
big on
Titans.
Cam Ward.
What?
Big on Cam Ward.
Yeah, look, I like the Titans over 5.5 wins, and the main reasons are I think they have a very good O-line. They have an incredible O-line coach, one of the best of all time, Bill Callahan. I think going from Will Levis to just average quarterback play is worth a few wins in its own right. Will Levis basically lost them like 4 to 5 games on his own last season. And I happen to think that Cam Ward, the number one pick, is going to be a lot better than average. I really do like him. And last season, the Titans were like historically bad on special teams. And they brought in John Bones Fossil, who's an incredible special teams coach. He's coming from the Cowboys. So hopefully he corrects some of their recent mistakes. And their skill guys are pretty good too. And they still have Calvin Ridley. They brought in Tyler Lockett, who's definitely a bit washed, but it could be a lot worse. It has been a lot worse for number one picks in the past. So, and their defense. What?
He's not getting a lot of love, or not a lot of like chatter.
They're flying
like
under the radar. They're flying
Yeah.
under the radar, and their defense is shadily pretty decent. I believe they finished in the top half of the NFL last season in success rate. And also, it helps that I think their division is pretty weak and stinks. So we just need to double their win total from 3 to 6, and that's all we got to do. That's my first bet I made of the season.
Side note, did you see the tweet of what Will Levis tweeted out of what his shoulder does look like before his surgery? It is gross.
I don't know what's happening there. But I hope
it doesn't look like he should be able to throw a football with how his shoulder looks. So
no, maybe they could
yeah, maybe they'll reinstall the arm and he'll just become a better quarterback after that.
It's not the arm. It's
yeah, he's got the arm talent for sure.
Got to make some very questionable mistakes on the football field.
I'm gonna miss him out there though. He's got some good memes, good moments in the NFL for Will Levis.
Yep. Have you placed any bets yet?
I haven't done anything for NFL futures yet. There is now a boost on DraftKings for an NFL future. I think they're giving you 25%. And that expires next Wednesday at midnight. So I'm going to be looking in the meantime in the next week or so. And for any of the match bettors out there, I'm going to put in our Discord, the Profit Duel Discord, a couple of different options for you if you want to tie up your money for that long. Granted, it takes the whole NFL season for this to hit, so you will have money tied up for long. But there's a couple different, inefficiencies in this market and a couple different opportunities where you can, lock in some profit depending on your max here. And just get some free money. But I'm going to be looking into that, and maybe I'll have a play for next week when we go through it of what I'm going to put my money into, and I'll share that. Otherwise, I'm going to share a bunch of different options for our members to use this to lock up some profit and use match betting for this option.
I like it. Do you know if that boost can be on award markets? Even though
I'll read it off to you right now. I believe it can. Futures, team specials, wins, playoffs, division specials, awards, milestones, player futures, rookie watch, roster specials, stat leaders, season high totals, scoring specials. So at pretty much any futures market, it seems like you can use it on as long as the odds are minus 200 or less.
Interesting. Also, one other bet I will give out, not that I think I like. I need to dive into it a bit more, but I like the Cowboys over 7.5 wins as well. We don't need to dive into why, but I think they will be just fine. I don't expect them to do anything if they make the playoffs. I just like them in the regular season. But moving on, we got one last thing. Hey, just saw the new menu under the Tools tab on Profit Duel. Can you talk about that?
We do need to dive into this.
We can. Do you want to share your screen? Do you have it up?
I probably would prefer if you share your screen. I've got a bug going on my computer right now, so something's going on in my browser. Okay, unfortunately.
All
if you don't mind, that'd be great.
Yep. Hold on. I gotta go back to this screen now to share.
We do have some new tools that we are soft launching on the site. I was planning on, if you were in the Discord or the Facebook group, I was planning on making an announcement after the stream because we were planning on. Appreciate you bringing up the big one because we were planning on actually doing a little bit of a teaser here, and then I was going to make an announcement after the fact. So we'll dive right into it. Casey can share.
Yeah. So we have added an ARB matcher and a low holds matcher right now. So great tools to basically help you, the user, make even more money. There will be a lot of opportunities coming in the days and weeks and months ahead, as we will also be adding way more markets and way more sports to the Profit Duel suite of tools. So be on the lookout for that. And as Ryan said, he's going to tease it a bit more in the Discord and in our Facebook community. So highly recommend you grab yourself a membership right now and hop in and let us help you make a good amount of money this football season and beyond. So excited to
go ahead.
No, go on.
Just to tease it a little bit more too, the ARB matcher is it'll display any bets that are over 100.5%. So anything where you can lock in profit no matter what happens. And then the low holds tool is any bet with a rating between 98 and 100%. So that's sort of anything where you can lock in profit with really not lock in profit, but make a bet without losing anything. I know there's been a lot of chatter that we've had in our communities just about getting other action down, trying to raise maxes, doing other things to, hopefully drive more promotions. And one of the ways you can do this is with the low holds and the ARBs tools. ARB tool is just, playing stuff consistently, having the sports books see that you have a little bit more volume will definitely help your chances there. So 2 new tools. Like Casey said, we're looking to add new markets and new stuff in the near future, but this is just that first step, and I'll share a little bit more info in our community.
This is just the tip of the iceberg, but we've got the ARB tool, we got the low holds tool, we got a lot more awesome stuff coming down the pipeline, and you could even get yourself a nice 2.3% ARB right now. Make a couple bucks, get yourself a coffee. But that's our show today. Looking forward to hopefully a profitable Wyndham Championship for all. Hopefully a good day on the baseball diamond. And Ryan, anything else?
No, all's good for me. Good show.
All right.
Stay inside, stay cool. Yes. I got the air pumping.
Hydrate and go Tennessee Titans.